Please welcome the challenger. Born in Pampanga, Philippines, he's won the World Cup, the International 9-Ball Tournament, and the World 9-Ball Open. He's a Challenge of Champions winner and one of the most lethal and legendary players in pool history. A Hall of Famer, Efren, the Magician, Reyes!
Yeah! A new king of the hill.
Efren Reyes.
Wow. As you can see, the 7-ball, I don't know if he's going to be able to shoot this 7 in this corner pocket. If that goes, he has that option, or he has this option with this ball in the side pocket.
And it looks like he's chosen the 7-ball. He's got to clear that 12-ball too, which he does nicely.
Missed.
Does he have any kind of shot there?
Barely. He has to hit this 8-ball first. He cannot hit this ball, the 14-ball first.
Now, if he doesn't hit the 8-ball first with the cue ball, then Mike Siegel has ball in hand.
Yes. But it is not loss of game.
Correct. But Mike Siegel should be able to run these balls.
There's no question.
You would think.
8 in the corner.
Okay,
Now this is
Magician.
he doesn't have it.
Oh my goodness.
Hit it and he watch this. He had to hit it perfect speed, because if he hit it harder, it doesn't go in.
No.
Shot of the day so far.
He left himself on the rail. Probably one of the only areas on the whole pool table that would make this now difficult. And if you don't, it is absolutely the pressure. This is very uncharacteristic-like for his positioning.
Clunk. Thanks. No problem.
Got it.
Up in that he can't make the 8-ball would be behind this ball right here. That's the only place he does not want to get.
And he's perfect.
This is it, folks.
Look at him.
The fans responding to Efren Reyes. He's won this crowd over. Mike Siegel came here a favorite, certainly in his own mind.
Set, match.
And a crowd favorite as well.
Yeah!
A new king of the hill.
Efren Reyes.
Wow.
Doesn't he look a little bit like Roberto Duran?
Yeah, a little bit.
Maybe we ought to call him the Stick of Stone.
The Stick of Stone, right.
Oh, yes.
Oh, nice shot. Right, these two balls look like they're tied up right here in this corner. There's the 2. He has to figure out a way to get on the 3-ball, which is nestled right against the 6 there. Maybe, just maybe, the 6-ball, he can play a combination on the 6 right here. If he can, that'll open up the whole rack. It looks like he's shooting at something. I believe he's shooting at the combination on the 6-ball. Right.
Wow.
Nice shot.
Is that touch? Oh, man. And just sitting on the pocket, too. It could have gone in with both of them.
It just gives you an idea of just how well that man thinks. Here he's playing the 3 over in the corner. Here's the 6-ball. It looks like it's partially blocking the hole. He may just knock the 6, shoot this in off of that ball, clear the hole. Well,
Difference. We never had a chance to really talk about the difference between the cue he now will use. You see he knocked down the 1 and the 5, and the cue on the break.
Oh, the break cue is designed a little differently. So here he has a problem with 3s right up against it. I don't see anything for him to do here except play safe on the 2. But back to your question. The thing about...
Oh, my goodness. You didn't see that one, did you?
Here is a shot that comes up. He has a shot here to bank the cue ball 2 rails behind the 2. He can use, he can either jump over the ball or go around it, but this, I think what he's going to end up doing here is he's going to hit the end rail, the side rail, and come into the back of the 2, knocking it over to this side of the table and sending the cue ball down table. That's what he's trying to do. He hit it a little too full.
But it goes. Look at that. You know, they call baseball and football a game of inches. You might call this the game of the turn. It just did turn in.
Right. He was trying to play safe. He accidentally kicked it in, but that'll be fine. Okay, he played safe. Now where he has to shoot. The safety's not available. He has to dodge these balls here. He has to hit this thing, come up and down table. Oh, what a shot. Nice shot.
Oh, my. If that had gone in, they'd have been hooting and hollering. They still are appreciative of the safety.
That's the one. He may be able to play it right in this hole right here. You have a little bit of a problem right here with the 5-9. It looks like he might just shoot it in and go down table and come back up.
So not an easy table for the championship, or for the semifinal championship, I should say, between these two.
Not at all. He could elect to play safe on this too. It looks like he's shooting. He's drawing his ball a little bit.
Wow. He had a little English on that, didn't he? That thing bad.
Yes, he did. Okay, now I believe he has room to make the 2. To play position on the 4. That's the ball he wants to get on. Now he has to be able to get an angle to be able to come down table for position on the 4 or 5. He's looking at the location right there is where he wants to land after he shoots the 4.
Come back, and it does.
Perfect.
Well, he's the one gentleman that has had no problems with the speed.
Right. Doesn't take him long to adjust. He doesn't know whether he wants to bank it or shoot it straight in. I don't know if he can shoot it straight in. He looks like he's shooting it straight in.
That might have been the first shot. Woohoo! That's the first shot to test the 30-second shot clock right there.
Was it?
Of course, you're tied 8-8. No one's going to say a whole lot. Now what is he thinking?
Well, he's going to either shoot the 6 straight in or play the combination. He may play the combination. It's laying there. It's laying pretty good for combination.
The 6 ball did in Vickery. This is the most important shot, maybe, and he made it work. I don't see a problem from here out, do you?
No, none at all.
So the 6 ball, which did in Vickery, could very well give Reyes the victory.
All right.
Now it hits Howard. And I imagine that Reyes is heart pumping 1,000 miles a minute.
Yep. All he could do is knock this one in to advance to the finals.
So we can set up our final bracket. It's Efren Reyes. He'll take on Earl Strickland.
Kept the cue ball snookered from hitting the 1 ball.
Reyes, they call him the master, the magician. He doesn't mind playing a safety
great
game.
touch. No, he loves this part of the game right here. He hardly ever misses the ball when he kicks at it. Misses hitting it.
Oh my goodness, what a shot.
There you go. He kicked the one ball in.
You can hear the oohs and the ahs, and this is a hard crowd to impress. Probably the most knowledgeable of any of the crowds in the country.
Look at this shot. One ball right in the side without even touching a rail. That was a great shot. Great kick shot. Efren will go to the bottom rail. He's got the cue ball right behind the 2, so he's going to be forced to hit it a certain way. Now he's going to go to the bottom rail and come over here to this rail and try to hit the 1 ball.
What kind of English you got to put on this one?
Well, he's going to hit it hard, I believe. But there's one thing. He may have to go from to this rail over to this rail and lengthen it out and come over to the one right here. Now, if he catches, if you notice, if he catches the cue ball right here, you watch when he kicks at it. If the cue ball hits there, he should hit the 1 ball. And he knows that, so he'll be playing the cue ball to hit there. He'll use right-hand English, running English, and he'll hit it pretty hard.
Got it.
Great shot.
Oh, goodness. And look at that.
Look at that shot.
Real great shot. Left for Varner. What a master.
Notice the shot. He got right where he wanted to. Caught the point. He hits the 1 very thin. He got kind of lucky here. He hits it real thin, and he brings the cue ball back behind the 6 ball. That's a great shot. A little fortunate, though, and unlucky for Nick Varner.
You just can't play it any better than that.
I'll tell you the truth from experience. We're not even worried about what's going on. We're out there, but we want a shot. We want to play. I know when I'm playing in the finals, I'm not thinking about how nervous I am. I'm thinking about, give me a shot. I want to win. And Nick's made a great break here. Did he make a ball? He needs to make a ball. Did he make a ball?
No. Close, but no.
There's a good opportunity for Efren now.
Well, he can't believe with as much velocity he had on that ball that nothing fell his way.
Wow, he made a great break. Notice the balls. They're all past the spot to come out for the 8 ball. Okay, now here he's going to play 2 rails with the cue ball. He's going to bring the cue ball up here somewhere. High left-hand English. Look out.
It kissed it, but came around.
Now he's got
apart. He obviously didn't play the safety, he just played to break them apart. It was a great effort that just was a bit unlucky. And this is a tough escape. Short rail. Very hard. Got to play this with middle, not topspin. That's a great shot.
Oh.
Looking at this, you think, okay, just stun the cue ball behind the 9 and the 2, but that 3 and the 4 you can see there, they're in the way really. It is not certain how this is going to unfold here. You may just have to try and play and hope for the best as far as how the balls resolve themselves. And a clever little clip there. That's what he played, and that's what he got. What he'd do is just to try and just clip it and send it up the rail, but he... I don't even know if he can do that. Oh!
He can do that instead.
Well, that looked a lot... Well, I thought that was tight on the cushion. I didn't think that was possible. Amazing. Because obviously it was never in doubt that he could pot it.
Well, let's be honest, Steve. He made it look very easy, and there was nothing easy about that shot.
Well, perhaps it was. But it didn't look it. It looked like the ball had gone tight to the rail there, and that would have been impossible. Well, that was cheeky. The rest, or whatever it is that is now being brought out of the table, has a variety of different grooves in it, and this is the groove of choice. Tough shot. Bigger balls than snooker balls. You've got to jack up even higher. He'll be happy with that. It's a very risky pot, if he can get past to the outside edge, the left-hand edge, it's still a risky pot to take on. What does he do? The slow safety to the side cushion just before the middle pocket.
Well, they always say, don't they, Steve, in this game, the great players are the guys that go out and win the match. You don't win a match by playing safe, but surely here, Hill, caution has got to be the #1 factor.
Well, firstly, we don't know whether he can actually clip the left-hand edge. I don't think he can, but there is the possibility of the long bank just going past the 6, but it's so risky.
And with no safety net, why would you take that risk?
Well, there may be a slight element of safety. Oh, that's a great shot. That is a great shot.
They'll go nuts in just a moment. All that pent-up energy about to be released.
Ball goes in, game is over. And that's what Reyes will try to do.
Okay, I feel confident he's going to do it, Barry.
He did. So Efren Reyes wins the first game by sinking the 9-ball. We'll take another look, Steve.
Okay, he shot the 3-ball off the side rail into the 9. Very difficult. I didn't think he was going to do that.
Perfect shot.
Did. But he's still at the table, which means he's still in command. He has to think right now of getting out or playing safe. And he can't take any chances right now, because he knows if Keith gets back at the table, the whole match could be over. Nice shot. Very nice shot. He's got to go to the bottom rail, spin it with a lot of left-hand English, and hope he makes it.
Again, a big moment here for Efren Reyes in this match. Fine shot.
Good shot. Oh,
did not leave himself
that
very
was
pretty.
That was a bad shot. What's this? That was a very bad shot.
Well, to say that he needs this is to make a great understatement.
Yes. He made it.
Excellent shot. He didn't make it easy on himself.
No, he did.
他继续打2号球，蓝色那个。打了个反在角球，第一杆可以。然后呢，对手有权要求他继续打。 因为那是第一杆，他冲完了以后未必能打到目标球。看看雷耶斯救球，把球救进去了。2号球要进了。
来自菲律宾的这个雷耶斯呢，被称为是魔术师。他在去年的时候，年终的排名呢是排在第22位。获得了冠军。危险！看来这个
潘晓天第一杆，他有权不打。因为他是考虑打完了1号球进去，你这个延时的意思就是说，哎呀，这个潘晓天不够力气，犯规了。啊，这个不犯规，
他是推杆，他要了一个推杆，
对，差点搞错了。他延时就是45秒，他觉得时间不够，他都
这样让这个雷耶斯抓他这个机会。
好球
啊！
这个大反脚，
哎，一杆带俩。
Ladies and gentlemen, and sports fans around the world, welcome to Reno, Nevada, and the International Pool Tour's 2006 World Open 8-Ball Championship.
And Britain's Raj Hundal.
1 ball, corner.
Of pace and wide. The 9 ball will cut up to the bottom right hand pocket.
Yeah, certainly not as easy as he would have wanted it. Just the 9 left, as you can see on the graphic. He didn't have the angle to hold it, so he went across the table.
Reyes back in the reckoning.
6 ball, corner pocket. Side pocket. 6 on the side. Combination.
Well, he's called the 6 into the side. He must have spotted a combination from the 1 first. Indeed he has. Has he? But not a shot he wants to be playing at this stage. Having a good look at it, I think he is eyeing up the 6 off the stripe. This shot reasonably straightforward with the cue ball right behind the 6, but as he's got that angle to it, makes it a lot harder for a player to see the angle and judge it just right.
Especially playing it left-handed.
What a shot.
They call him the magician. That was a rare old trick.
This was good to watch, left-handed as well. Perfect contact. 6 was always going to go in off it if he got the right contact on it. He's changed his mind, he's going to pop the 3 and leave the angle on the 1 to go down for the 8. Has to be careful because he has to get the right angle on this. Has he gone far enough? Not sure he has.
So near and yet so far. Sunny disposition, Efren Reyes, always smiling, and even in this crucible of pressure he sees the funny side.
One ball, side.
Yeah, I think he knows he was just gesturing that he maybe should have played to leave the 3 last. Had to play it with draw off 2 cushions, and that looks good. Is it going to stop? Well, it just did in time, and my goodness me.
And that seemed to actually stop in an indentation in the table that was made by the balls being placed there.
Yes, I mean, he played
the rack.
Yeah, absolutely. He didn't have enough check side on it to hold the cue ball. It drifted on, and yes, it seemed to be pulled up by something. And it's left him a really good opportunity. Well, well.
When he was a young lad in that pool hall in the Philippines, he could have never dreamed he would have an 8-ball for $500,000. But that isn't a dream. Here in Reno, Nevada, it's a reality. It's there, Efren Reyes, the world 8-ball open champion. What a finish. He was the king of the hill in Orlando, Florida, back in December. Now he's the king of Reno. You know, Roxton, at the age of 52, the overwhelming majority of sportsmen either bask in the glory of past achievements or wonder what might have been. Reyes just keeps rolling along. And in 3...
Ladies and gentlemen, the IPT 8-ball champion of the world, Efren Reyes. $500,000 and the trophy. Thank you, Efren.
That is Kevin Trudeau, the founder of the IPT Tour, handing over the greenbacks. Wonderful tournament, Roxton, and as it turned out, a dramatic finish.
Yes, wasn't it a fantastic final? Nearly went all the way. Efren.
Fabs, du hast ja dann gleich zu tun. Ich sage jetzt schon mal vielen, vielen Dank fürs Mitkommentieren.
Vielen Dank, gerne.
Gleich wird der Applaus explodieren und man wird dich nicht mehr hören. Ich hoffe, du sitzt vielleicht später. Oh!
Oh, der zum Abschluss. Da gibt's nichts mehr zu sagen.
Ja, ja,
Ich glaube, da braucht man nichts mehr hinzuzufügen. Das sagt alles über die beiden.
Heute Mittag haben sie mich auch schon eingeladen zum Reisessen. Also, nee, ist wirklich schön mit den beiden. Ja.
Vielleicht ist das auch das Erfolgsrezept, was wir alle noch nicht berücksichtigt haben. Einfach Reis holen. Viel Reis.
Reis. Ja, die beiden essen wirklich quasi nur Reis. Gestern beim Italiener war so fast das erste Mal, dass sie was anderes gegessen haben.
War wahrscheinlich ein Kulturschock für beide.
Allerdings haben sie es sehr genossen. Das war sehr gut. So, jetzt kommen wir wieder ein bisschen zum Spiel zurück.
Wow.
Erwarten kann, dann muss der Earl hier schon um sein Leben auf dem Ballverband spielen. Der kann da... Oh.
Wow. Wow. Was für ein Fehlstart. Guck dir das mal an.